We're back! Sorry that it's been so long. A lot of things came up with our lives that kind of kept us from doing this. But we all talked about it, we missed doing this, so we're back. Now I said that a lot of things happened in all of our lives. One of them that happened in mine is that I may have discovered a new bacteria, which promptly got thrown away because I didn't take the proper precautions and save it like I should have. But regardless, that's what led me to the idea of today's video, which is bacteria. So just a quick overview on what bacteria are. They're the little tiny organisms that live on everything in the world. I mean, pretty much literally everything. They're all over the place. Now there's this common misconception that all bacteria out there are awful, and that's not true. I mean, of course, some of them are, but some of them are also really useful. They help us to grow crops. They make cheese and yogurt possible. Some of them even help to stop global warming. But like I said, some of them out there are also pretty bad. E. coli, for example. In recent years, E. coli outbreaks in produce have become even more prevalent, killing hundreds of people all over the world. There's one strain of E. coli, in fact, that has become so virulent that it's been called an epidemic, and it kills about 500 people every year. Another example is that my dad had a heart valve failure due to some bacteria that he picked up while he was overseas. The doctors still don't even know what did that to him. In a lot of ways, humanity is making these bacteria even worse. You may have heard of superbugs? Yeah. That's the result of us creating antibiotics which don't really cure the bacteria. What they do is they make us more resistant to them, which means that the bacteria have a harder time infecting us, but it doesn't actually mean that we're resistant to them or that we're killing them. Essentially, over time, the bacteria find a way around these antibiotics and become even more virulent and sometimes more deadly than before. Moreover, some modern bacteriologists and pathologists theorize that we're releasing some ancient strains of bacteria that are completely unknown to modern science. A lot of strains of bacteria have lain dormant for thousands of years because they've had no reason to come out of hibernation. But recently, humans have been destroying the habitats in which they've been sleeping, waking them up. For example, strains of bacteria that have been asleep for thousands of years have lived in rainforests, and as civilization continues to burrow its way deeper into those rainforests, we're waking up more and more of those ancient pathogens. Climate change has actually also been a huge factor in releasing a lot of these bugs. Some of them have been trapped under ice for thousands of years, and the heating climate has been releasing them from that. In March 2014, French scientists found an ancient virus and brought it back to life, naming it Pithovirus sibiricum, named because it was found in an ice core taken from Siberia. This thing is 1.5 micrometers in length, which in terms of viruses is huge. It's so big that it can be seen with a visible light microscope, which is almost unheard of with viruses. Now the scientists want to stress that this virus is not infectious to humans or animals. It mostly just infects amoeba, but that isn't to say that there aren't ancient viruses and bacteria out there waiting under the surface that can come out and kill all of us. I think that Stephen Jay Gould, American evolutionary biologist, put it best when he said, "What you see as the most outstanding feature of life's history is a constant domination by bacteria." It's kinda crazy. For as smart as humans peg ourselves to be, we continually find ourselves at the mercy of these tiny, tiny living organisms. So again, to all of our viewers, sorry that it's been so long. Hope you like some of the changes that we've made to the channel and to the videos, like our nifty little intro sequence there. Thank you to Eric for making that. I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. And to you, Eric and Jordan, I will see you guys next week.